Welcome to the first triumvirate and hopefully civil war mod. That's right, let's take a look at this. So, in the north, we have Caesar himself. In blue, we have Pompey Magnus. And then in green over here, Marcus Licinius Crassus. And a load of other factions dotted around. Look at the Helvetii here. 4 massive stacks ready to move. Can Caesar handle it as he begins his journey into Gaul? Let's find out. I am very excited to cover this. Link down below in the description. It's on the Steam Workshop. Anyway, let's begin. Let's get into it. And he's pulling back home. Yep, already going back, of course he is. Going to war with Iberia, Gaul and Parthia. Interesting choice. And meanwhile, Crassus actually got a ceasefire. Of course, AI only everybody, AI only. Alright, Caesar got a ceasefire with the Helvetii, and Marcus Crassus got a ceasefire with Parthia. And the Germans take the first settlement, Vicus Gothae. Meanwhile, on the diplomatic front of this turn, Crassus got a ceasefire with Parthia and Caesar with the Helvetii. Heading into Illyria, it seems. Interesting choice. And I believe the Helvetii have disbanded all of their armies because they could not afford them. And Crassus expanding, taking Petra. And Caesar finally making the move for Segestica. Yes, that's how he's going to gain support. Caesar in Illyria. And he's then going to start the civil war. Crassus and Parthia are at war. And Crassus takes Palmyra. Oh, what could this possibly be? Crassus and Parthia have a ceasefire. Meanwhile, Caesar got a ceasefire with the Helvetii. Oh, I swear, if this is the same again. And Gaul got a ceasefire with the Senate too. Alright, but Crassus took Bostra. That is the final rebel settlement for him, so now, if he wants to keep up the expansion, he has to go for another faction. Can he successfully take Parthia? Well, he's going for it. And Caesar attacking Aquincum. Caesar takes it. Oh, I should have said Caesar seized it. Oh, waste of potential there. And already moving up to Loverslice. Oh, and it is Caesar himself with the other lesser known guy that nobody knows. And they took it. Alright, where is he going to go now? Because that's all the rebel settlements taken. Maybe the diplomacy could give us some insight. Other way around this time. Oh, never mind, they're back at war. But if you are a pacifist, do not worry. Crassus and Parthia are back at peace. Alright, the speech you are holding Roma, I can understand. Them holding Arretium, okay, I can understand it. But why do they have Palma? Why? Oh, MELKOR, maybe it's for balance, yeah, because Palma is going to really make the difference. Alright, they're back at war, but they're finally moving, pushing onto Hatra and possibly Dumatha as well. Can Crassus do it? Yep, he took it. Well done, Crassus, making the move. Caesar going to war with Egypt for some reason. Oh, despite all of those ceasefires, Caesar took Luthervum from the Helvetii. They are now down to their final settlement. Well done, Caesar. Alright, pushing on to Dumatha now and Seleucia. He could actually do it. He could defeat Parthia in this alternate reality. Yep, he's taken them both. Parthia now down to their final 2 settlements. Oh, I accidentally rotated the campaign map. Is that perfect? Is it? Oh, this is gonna annoy me for so long. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I'm a little bit off. I can notice it. Ooh, yeah, look at what part of the map we're on right now. Ooh, looks beautiful. Ooh. And the Julii did it, destroyed the Helvetii. Well done, Caesar. Well done. Now, are you going for Gaul? Hopefully. Gaul, however, could be going for the Greeks. Yeah, Massilia here. That could create an interesting border. Now, in the original, it would not be possible for the AI to take this settlement without taking Nabomartius first, or another settlement that borders it. Yeah, just a fun fact with MELKOR there. And it seems to be the same case here. Now, I have seen them break that rule before, but yeah, they did pull back and go for Nabomartius instead. Caesar pushing north though, trying to cut them off, and Crassus moving on to Susa, crossing the mountains too, to finish them off. Pompey's coming up, trying to help out. Caesar's trying to get his troops here. Can the Gauls take Nabomartius in time? They're besieging them up here too. And they did it. They ended up saving the day, and still holding on to the siege up north. Wow. 44 BC. A good year. Stoic philosophy, hand pump invented, and... Alright, maybe not all good. Oh, Gaul pushing again over here. They weren't able to take this settlement, sadly. Ah, and they failed at Susa too. Weird. They're trying again though. Ooh, Gaul actually pushing back against Caesar. Yeah, taking this settlement here. And Caesar's armies possibly going to struggle now. They're trying down here at Burdigala, but if they fail at that, yeah, they're going to be a done faction, I think. Gaul is going to push them back, and then Pompey's going to push up and take all the free territory. Oh, rest in peace, Parthia. He did it. Crassus did it. Where's it going to go now, though? I think Egypt would be a logical choice. Yeah, then maybe Pontus and Armenia. By the way, Gnaeus Pompey Magnus. Quite a good general overall, but he had no idea how to use the distance from capital mechanic. Like, where does he even put it? I think Carthage, maybe? That's where I would go, but I can't find his capital. Ah, here it is, Thermon. Yeah, that's a good choice too. The Julii lost at Burdigala, under pressure at Nabomartius. They're trying to retake their territory, but Gaul looking like they could hold on. Ah, they actually did take it. Well done, Caesar. Wait, what's this here? Candidate for adoption. Sure. Crassus got an alliance with Scythia or Sarmatia, which means the odds are he's planning on going for Armenia and Pontus. Yeah, the AI likes to get an ally on the other side to like pen them in, squash them in. That's what they usually do. But they could still be planning for Egypt. They are at war with them. So is Pompey, I think, still. So yeah, he could take the territory. Either way, Egypt is very valuable and is going to be very important. The flash floods look way more realistic in this version. I was about to say I'm unhappy with it, but looking at it, yeah, that makes a load more sense, rather than it just being a massive ocean, like in the middle of the desert or something. Alright, the Julii again making the move, but they have to defend as well. Oh, stop bothering me with all of these guys, leave me alone. Alright, they took 2 settlements, well done, Caesar. Ah, oh, leave me alone. Alright, and he held out in the Alps too. Alright, I think Caesar could now start turning this around. Go away. Oh, Crassus, taking Memphis. Well done. That's a good one to take. The Roman Empire right now, looking pretty good, expanding to places they've never been before. Yeah, starting to expand beyond their historical borders too. Which is good to see. Oh, this is so annoying. Ooh, Caesar. 4 of his settlements are under siege. But all of Egypt is under siege right now by Crassus. This would be a massive gain if he can take this. And yep, he got them both. Ooh, but that wasn't good. Well, faction destroyed Egypt and... oh yeah, an earthquake. I don't know what effect I prefer, like, this one does look good, but I do kind of like how the land just waves around. I don't know. Still, like, it's a bit weird to see it here, given that the entire region is basically just sand. But anyway, the Gauls took 3 of those settlements. This one, and no Nabo Martius. Caesar, if you cannot bring it back now, I think you're done. And the Germans going for him too. It could lose 2 more. Oh, that's a lot going for Pontus there. Pompey's at war with Pontus, but not really going for them. Yeah, Crassus is going to get all of this. Meanwhile, Caesar completely pushed out of Gaul now. It should be renamed to Caesar out of Gaul. The Germans pushing in to still besieging them. Oh no, that's Caesar trying to make the comeback. I think Caesar's dead at this point. They took that settlement too. And the Gauls in northern Italy. Alright, and they did take it back. Right, that's good for them. But still, it's not looking good overall. And they took Mediolanum. Pompey, you didn't do anything? No, doesn't seem too interested. Oh, they both have the same name. Captain Secundus. Oh, what a beautiful sight. Alright, Caesar was actually able to expand quite high into German territory. That was good. Yeah, having good progress onto the Germans, but not so much against Gaul. Wow, did not see that one coming. Alright, the Gauls took Patavium. It's not looking good for Caesar. And Segestagon as well. Oh no, it's going. Caesar's about to die. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but Crassus handled it much better and has taken Sinop as well, possibly Ancyra now. Yep, Ancyra's gone. He could start the civil war. Well, I don't think he's got the settlement count for it yet, but I think if he was to start it, right now he could win it. Pontus is dead? Yeah, regicide. Oh, poor Pontus. Alright, maybe rename it instead to Vercingetorix in Italy, not Caesar in Gaul. Because, yeah, Caesar's no longer in Italy at all. He's being kicked out. Interesting, and yeah, starting to fail now to the Germans too. Alright, turning his eyes now onto Armenia. Yeah, they're gonna fall quick. A third army already going up to finish them off. Alright, now Armenia held out over here, but Armenia fans, I wouldn't get your hopes up. Alright, so the Gauls in Italy. That's going to change things, obviously. But it's going to be interesting to see. Oh, and Armenia are dead. Rip Armenia. Alright, right now, yeah, the entire Middle East is Roman. They've done well there. Well done, Crassus. You're a military genius. Caesar, on the other hand, yeah, not so much. Oh, Massalia's dead. Oh, the Gauls ended them. Gaul looking kind of good here. Oh, the Germans landed in Britain. Hold on, that's not possible in the original. Yeah, in the original that's not possible. The AI cannot do it. The Saxons can in Barbarian Invasion, but they can in just the original base game. Another bit of proof that AI improvements do exist in the remaster. Of course, you all know this because surely they marketed this brilliant feature. Moving on. By the way, I just want to point out briefly that Gnaeus Pompey Magnus, the Great, has not yet taken a settlement. Yeah, not one. And the Germans took London. Alright, Caesar took Aquileia back. Alright, the Germans have been able to retake their old territory back, and the Gauls continuing the push. Caesar down to his final 3 settlements. It's not looking good. That's a lot of Scythian diplomats. Don't know why they're all here, but yeah, they really want to talk with Rome. It just keeps on going. There's another 2 up here. By the way, like, Byzantium and Tylis here, both rebel settlements, and Crimea too. No one seems interested. You know what? I'm gonna disband the rebel armies. Alright, there we go, that should make it easier. Just help the AI wake up a little bit more. Hey, Dacia, taking Tylis. Well done, Dacia. Finally doing something. Alright, some big wars have broken out. First of all, the Gauls are pushing now onto Caesar's final settlements. They're doing the same over here as well, but onto Pompey. But Pompey has his own issues. The civil war has begun. Crassus declared it and is now marching onto Pompey. It started. The civil war. Oh, here we go. Yeah, the poor Brutii getting outlawed there. The year was 5 BC when that happened. Who's going to win the civil war? It looks like it could be Crassus. And it took Siwa. Meanwhile, the Gauls took Quincum. About to take Segestica. They could lose Aquileia. But I think overall, Gaul is looking good. And the Scipii, yeah, probably getting a bit desperate at this point. Like, what do you do against all of these massive stacks? I've got no idea. Sardis has fallen, Nicomedia has fallen, instantly pushing onto Pergamon. Pergamon's gone. Halicarnassus, the final Pompey settlement in the Middle East. He's not almost out of Africa. He still has Carthage, but yeah, it's a massive chunk of land falling to Crassus now. Can Crassus hold out at Capua down here? Probably not. Eventually they should take him. Oh, Numidia taking Palma from the SPQR. Well done to the Germans for taking Britain there. Should be a bit more money going to them. Easy to defend. Should be good. Alright, and now we have crossed into 1 AD. What's happening in the world? The Gauls are pushing a little further into Italy now. Good for them. The Scipii over here getting ready. Crassus not moving yet onto Halicarnassus though. Oh, Pompey's making the move. Pushing into southern Gaul. Could this be it? And I think he needs to take this too. If he wants to, have the power behind him to challenge Crassus. He needs a win because so far, he has still not yet taken a settlement. He's done nothing so far. Come on, Pompey. Gaul pushing onto the SPQR Arretium. And he's still not taking a settlement. Where is he off then? Alright, Pompey at the gates. Crossing the Alps. I don't know what his plan is. Good fort placement. Shame it didn't work. Alright, the Germans are here. Scipii here too. I think they're going through Scythia. I think the plan is for them to go all the way around here and, attack from up north, like the ultimate Hannibal move. As for the Brutii, hopefully they can cross over sea, but again, I don't really know if the AI can do it. Well, they can sort of do it. Pontus can sort of do it. Gaul I've seen do it, but can they do it in serious numbers? Oh, the Gauls did take Arretium. Interesting, but the Scipii, they're just ignoring it. They're just pushing on through. Oh, poor Gaul. They finally took Segestica. But the Germans came in and took a Quincum. They're taking territory up here though. Yeah, these two now at war. Gaul, although losing territory, I think... I'm unsure. I think 1-on-1 they should win, but having to fight the Romans too could be a little difficult for them. Come on, Scipii, they're taking your territory down here. Respond to it. But no, they're definitely going for the Scythia plan. And meanwhile, the Brutii here, yeah, playing it very interestingly. I don't think they're ever going to take Halicarnassus. They're just waiting for the Scipii. which means nothing is really going to come of this civil war. Yeah, it's like the Scipii are going to spend about 100 turns making it round here, but the Brutii, they're not going to let them take any territory. They might take these maximum, but the Brutii will just march up north and take them back. So nothing is actually going to happen over there. What I'm more interested in is if Gaul can ever take Rome. That's what I'm watching for. But it's going to be difficult when you've got the Germans coming for you too. They're moving on to the German capital, pushing straight through. They did actually take a Quincum back, but that's a lot of Germans to deal with. Oh, and they took a settlement from the Scipii as well. Yeah, Gaul making the move. And are the Scipii going back now? Yeah, it does look like it. Yeah, I think they're going back. We're going to be here for quite some time, but they are still at war there. Gaul took the German capital. They've got a lot of armies to deal with, but it's looking good for them so far. Can the Germans pull it back? The Germans taking Segestica. It's actually not looking good for the Gauls now. Germans moving back. Can they take their capital? Can they reclaim it? Ah, finally. Where's he going to go now? Gaul taking 3 settlements from the Germans, but the Germans reclaimed their capital. And the Brutii, yeah, they're going south for Cyrene. And Pompey's Scipii still playing defensive. Still yet to take a settlement. Yep. Of course they are. It's like, just look how long this line goes. Now, it goes all the way back to this guy, Captain Luca. He's got a long way to go, but hopefully the Brutii should be able to take it there. Imagine that. You've walked all the way round from Anatolia. Through the desert you get to here, and then your forces take Cyrene. And now, you're ordered to go all the way back. Where are they going to go now? It's got to be through Scythia. There's no other way, unless they go, like, for Carthage, but it doesn't look like it. Oh ho ho, Crassus here, besieging Rhodes, and he'll probably take it as well. And for some reason Dacia is here too. Dacia has been at war with Gaul, but Gaul turning around now, hopefully going for Rome soon, and they took it as well. Hopefully next stop should be Crete. Oh, you know what? Yeah, landing Greece itself, I'll be fine with that. Not enough troops for... yeah, oh well. Oh, the Spanish marching on Burdigala, for whatever reason. A faction I haven't even talked about yet. Yeah, the Spanish up here. They haven't done anything to Gaul now with access to the Black Sea. Yeah, they've got quite a big empire now. And they're now pushing onto the Spanish or Spain. You made such a bad call. Ah, they're done. Alright, you might think that's a lot of Brutii troops there. But it gets better. Look at that. Look at all of these units. Why? Why do you need all of this to defend Cyrene? It goes all the way up here to all the way around here. And yeah, they're still recruiting units to feed into the system. I love it. Hey, and Gaul took Byzantium. Dacia down to their final settlement. Where is Gaul going to go now? Hopefully for Rome. I'm just waiting for the assault on Rome. Gaul took back Segestica, but they're losing territory in the north. Can they reclaim it? Yeah. Once the armies get there, they'll be okay. Oh, where did the armies go? Still a lot there. They've taken Crete. Oh, well done, Brutii, taking Crete. Those are armies. Are they actually able to cross the sea? I think this is going to be the moment of truth. The other armies? Yeah, they must have all gone onto the ships. But anyway, moment of truth. Of course, you know, we're judging the AI compared to the original. In the original, it kind of could have done this, but not really. It would be rare to see. If they can land this army in Greece and take a settlement, that would be completely unheard of in the original, so that would be a good sign. Come on, AI, come on. Gaul took the German capital. Alright, they haven't dropped their troops off yet. I don't know where they're going. Oh, were they really just going back home? Back up to Capua there. It does look like it. The other fleet? Yeah, that's going round this way too. Yep, but what a time to arrive. The volcano set off. Yeah, what a time to arrive that was. What they're gonna do? Hopefully they go for Rome. This here is just generals, isn't it? Yeah, wow, he's old. Not seen that character before. We've got Mr. Burns there. 71. Wow. Alright, so they got their armies back to Capua. Now what is the plan? Gather up in Cyrene again. Yep, we're back to this. Still no units landing in Greece though, or no Scipii attacking in Anatolia. Unfortunately. Where did the armies go? No clue. Maybe in the settlement? Wow, he doesn't know how to take a good picture, does he? Imagine that as a profile picture looking completely the other way. You know, some people can take selfies, but this boomer here, he just does not get it. 10 influence though. That's good. Well, anyway, there we go. I've been going for over 3 hours now, over 200 turns, and yeah, overall, I think we got enough out of it. It was about Caesar, and although Caesar didn't do too much, you know, it was still interesting to see. I think the winners were Gaul and Crassus over here. Yeah, the two green ones. I think it's clear that they are the winners. Like, Pompey hasn't really taken a settlement yet, so he doesn't count, and then, you know, what's left? The Germans getting torn apart by the Gauls. So yeah, it goes to those two. Well done to those two factions. Sadly, we did not get to see them take Rome, but to be honest, there's only so many hours a day I can spend commentating over an AI match. Leave a like if you enjoyed. These videos, I want them to be like little mod spotlight videos, but not that dull. And I think little AI only campaigns like this, as single episodes, you know, do enough to actually show off and reflect the mod. So yeah, there we go, the first triumvirate it's called, and hopefully I remembered to link it down in the description below. Subscribe for more, share with anyone you think may be interested, and leave a like too. Oh, and don't forget to turn on notifications. It all really helps me out, and makes this much more worthwhile. Wow, almost 3 million in debt. Wow, that's quite a bit. But yeah, for now, until the next one, tomorrow's video, MELKOR.